Do you see yourself?
I can't see the same, but I feel female now.
Female, that's okay. And do you feel young or old?
Yeah.
Does your body feel healthy?
Yes.
And are you wearing any jewellery or ornaments on your body at all?
That's gold.
Gold.
Necklace.
Necklace. And what does it look like? Does it have anything on the necklace?
It's like a thick moon shape.
A what shape?
Moon.
Does it mean anything to you to have a moon?
And you can hear goddess of the moon.
Goddess of the moon? Wow.
Like a tribe.
Tribe. And what's your role? Do you have a role at all?
I'm just learning.
You're learning.
Learn about the cycles.
Learn about the cycles. Where do you learn this from?
Other women.
Other women. That's good. And do you all live together or do you have a home for yourself?
I live with other women.
And what does this place look like that you live in?
It's like a big circle of huts.
Huts. And do you have your own hut or do you need to share with someone?
I'm sharing.
You do share with another woman, do you?
A few.
What does it feel like? Do you mind sharing with them?
No.
No, it's okay. And what does the landscape look like around you?
Trees.
Trees. Are you in the trees, are you?
In a clearing.
In a clearing. And you're surrounded by trees.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like living out there? And you're all learning together, are you? Are you all at different stages or do you all have to learn the same thing?
Different stages.
You're quite young, are you?
Yeah.
Where did you come from? Have you always lived there or did you come from somewhere else?
Yeah, I think I was born here.
You're one of the women?
Yeah.
About the moon and the cycles.
Yeah.
You said goddess of the moon, what does that mean?
To understand the moon's message.
You need to understand the moon's message. So, who is the goddess of the moon? Is that one of you, is it?
No, I don't think it's one of us.
No. You're learning from the goddess, are you?
Yes.
The goddess, is she a woman or is she something else?
Feminine energy.
Feminine energy. Is that from the moon, is it?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And how do you learn? What happens?
It's passed down for the older women.
Yeah, so they teach you, do they? Yeah. And what's the favourite thing you've learnt so far about the moon?
How that it moves water.
Oh, how it moves water. What with the tides and everything?
Yeah.
And how does it work? What have you learnt so far?
With the pool.
Mm.
I love going in the water in the full moon.
What does it do? Does it do anything to you?
It fills us up with energy.
It does. That's wonderful. And do you need to be in the water for that to happen?
No, but yeah, it's nice in the water.
Yeah. Does it feel good?
Yes.
Is it quite hot where you are or is it quite cool?
It's quite cool.
Is it cold to be in the water?
It's good.
It doesn't matter. So you get energy from the moon. Is that done naturally or do you have to do anything to activate it?
No, it's just natural.
Just natural. And what does it do to you? This energy.
It's just full of energy and full of life.
Yeah. And does it do anything to the body at all?
It makes us very healthy.
Makes you very healthy. That's good.
I've started a cycle.
And tell us about that cycle.
Cycle of life.
Cycle of life. And what does that mean?
When you have your period.
Oh, so this is your first cycle, is it?
Yeah.
And is that related to the moon at all?
Yes.
And what does it mean?
It means that the water that's in us is also controlled by the moon.
Wonderful. So tell us about this cycle and how it works. So this is your first time, isn't it? Did they explain to you how it all works so you're ready?
Yes. It's still in here.
Yeah.
So I have to experience it first.
Absolutely. So, when you start your cycle, does the moon need to be a specific shape at all?
At the very start, it's a new moon.
A new moon. And then it goes through all the stages, does it?
Yeah.
All the phases. So you're healthy when it starts from the new moon. Does that mean you're in alignment with the moon when that happens?
It's the very start of it.
From your very first cycle?
Yeah. The rituals every time the moon changes.
You have to do
honour your
rituals.
body.
Yeah. And how do you do that? What sort of rituals do you do?
You wash, you bathe.
In the moon?
You nourish yourself.
Yeah.
In the moon.
And do you do this every month, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have your bleeds.
You have to look after yourself.
Yeah. You go to a special place.
You go to a special place? And what's that place?
It's like a big separate area.
Where do you do that?
The bleeds nourishes the earth.
Oh, that's good. And what do you have to do?
You kind of meditate and connect.
Yeah. So that you're...
our bodies, like the flow come out.
Yeah, onto the earth. And why is it important that you look after yourself?
Because if we don't look after ourselves, then the earth won't get nourished. So it's the feminine energy, it's the way.
Do you have to do this for many generations, your people? Do they have to do that?
I don't know where the men are, but it's just like older women,
Yeah.
a middle woman, and a younger woman in a house. It's all with ages, the cycles of life. We have to go.
You have to go? What does that mean?
I think we have to go and get pregnant.
You have to be pregnant? Is that to keep the people, all the generations continuing with this?
Yeah.
You don't usually have anything to do with men at all?
Nothing.
No. And what happens when you have a son?
It's quite sad.
Why?
We have to go back.
They have to go back?
Yeah.
And where's that? Where do they go back to?
You go back to the men.
Go back to the men?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't have them there?
No.
No. And is it all like a cycle of the men and women? Every generation they have to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not quite right.
It isn't, is it? No. Does anyone ever question it at all?
I think they do.
But nothing's ever done about it?
No.
And how does that make you feel?
There's many good things here, but that's not right.
No. Not at all. And if you move forward to another important day in that lifetime, to a day that you consider to be important when something else is happening, and you have now moved forward to another important day, what is happening and what do you see?
I think it's the end of the line.
And it's okay, because what happened has already happened. And you don't have to feel any physical sensations. You can just speak to me as an observer. What is happening to you on the last day of your life?
I'm surrounded by everyone with flowers.
You're surrounded with flowers. Are you much older now? Yeah. And how do you feel?
It's beautiful.
Is it beautiful? Is it like a ritual, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bathe. Flowers put on.
And are you dying of old age, are you?
Yes.
Yeah. And would you say that you've lived a good life?
Yes, but Christmas.
And tell me about the process of what happens on the last day of your life.
Placed in the sacred area. Bathed.
Yeah.
It's like lovely white flowers everywhere.
Wow. Does it, the white symbolise anything, does it?
It's to do with the moon and to do with purity.
Yeah. So you're surrounded by white flowers, are you?
And the lilies.
Lilies. That's wonderful. And what are you experiencing there at the moment?
Just the joy.
It's nice for it to be a happy day then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emotional, but
Yeah, do you feel emotional?
it's just so beautiful.
Yeah. And everyone that you love is around you as well. And did you have any children?
I had a son and a daughter.
Yeah. So it must have been sad that you couldn't grow up with your son
Yeah.
and watch him grow. Yeah. And your daughter, did she do very well? Did she get to learn the same thing as you?
Yes.
Yeah. Did she have any children at all?
She has a daughter.
Oh. And do you get to see her as well?
Yes.
That's good. Do you say that you have a good relationship with your daughter?
She doesn't think it's right either.
No. Well, that's okay. You're just doing what you're told to do, aren't you? And you said you feel joy. Do you know where you're going next?
Oh.
Yeah. And you're very much aware of where you go to. Yeah. So now whatever has happened has already happened, and you're on the other side of it. From that position you can look back at your entire life and see it from a different perspective. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look at that life, what did you learn from it?
It's good to respect the feminine, but not to disregard the masculine.
No, there always needs to be a balance, doesn't there?
Yes.
And what would you say your purpose was in that lifetime?
To embrace the feminine.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say to that about that lifetime before we move away?
This life force. You can see a snake.
A snake.
It's like to do with the moon.
Yeah. And what's this life force that's a snake? What does that mean?
It's like the energy.
The energy from the moon, is it?
It's going towards the moon.
It's going towards the moon. And where does this energy come from?
Mother Earth.
Mother Earth. That's good. And is that a part to play with the women, is it?
Yes.
And what can you tell us about that?
And the women need to nurture Mother Earth. But we need to incorporate the men.
Yeah, there needs to be a balance. Definitely.